Give up Christmas or give up your birthday?
If your birthday is Christmas, you don't get either. Thanks.
Yeah.
If you don't
Okay,
celebrate
so-
Christmas, pick another gift rather than holiday. Well. I would rather give up my birthday myself. Christmas is
agree.
more fun.
Yeah, Christmas again is cold. It's nice.
Yeah. Plus, like
Summer-
after
My
a
birthday's like the
while-
longest day of the year, the hottest day of the year. I don't think it.
Birthdays, you have to plan it out, invite tons of people, and you have to have it in the middle of the day, find a location, stuff. Christmas, you wake up in the morning just with your family, and you can get excited and open gifts you wanted all year. Like, you wait the whole year for it, rather than just a
Right.
random day.
You're alone on Christmas. You have a reason to drink.
Plus, like after a while,
Crap.
I feel like a birthday
I'll be
just
back.
kind of becomes upsetting after a
I'll be
while.
back.
Oh no, another year!
Like, yeah, this is where my life is right now.
Wait,
Like how old I've gotten.
this is actually another immortality question. You give up your birthday, then you never age. Ever again.
Well, I don't think that's what they intended, but okay.
I know.
Shoot.
Okay, I'm back. I just put a deal with myself.
Okay,
So
what did you
who voted
say?
on what?
I voted give up birthday.
Like did too, and I did as well.
Okay. And we all agree. Everyone agrees. We are all correct. My birthdays aren't amazing anyways. Yep. F, how do I change my mind?
How do I change my...
I don't get anything from either, and I'm an atheist. Okay. Well. Okay, can we answer this one real quick?
So, like,
I think this one's gonna be easy. I'd much rather sound like Kermit.
yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be good. I don't even know how to.
Hey guys! It's Kermit the Frog here.
Everyone likes to
I don't think we're going to
imitate
know what we're going to do
Kermit.
here.
I feel like I could actually
Come on
get,
guys, let's go.
I feel like I could actually get women trying to sound like Kermit.
Whereas I would hate women who sound like Miss Piggy, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, would you rather be hysterically funny or absolutely beautiful? Hmm. So
depends on
personality
how
or looks?
hysterical.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, I know.
I'd rather be hysterically funny because I'm already hysterically funny.
That's a good one.
I don't need to be beautiful to be loved. I like being funny.
I like your
making-
self-confidence. You're happy
thank
with your
you, good sir.
appearance.
Yeah,
The thing
as
I've
good
learned
as I'm
about
gonna get.
self-confidence.
Yeah. Zach's like, I'm
Like-
happy with my appearance, and just like, I'm as good as I'm gonna be.
Yeah, I'll take the funniness. Besides, death is good.
Like here's the thing: you could be the most beautiful person like on the face of this earth, but if you don't lift, but if like you're not funny, then like if you're not competent, then you could just sound like an idiot.
Yeah. But I'd
I think
assume
I've
that it would be like, I'd assume that you'd keep whatever sense of humor you have currently, though. Whereas you'd also be beautiful. So if you think you're funny already, then you can go for beautiful.
I think I'm funny already, but I'm.
Yeah, I'm already at the peak of my
I can
physical
still
attraction.
rap and be hysterically funny.
I'll take
I'm
the-
just gonna-
I'll
I'm
take
just gonna
humor.
Say it right now.
Yeah, I'd rather be funny also, to be honest.
Yeah. Let's see what the people think though.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
To be honest, I don't really need any of them. I'm good as I am. Oh, what do you know?
Huh.
I'd rather be beautiful.
Yeah, shallowness.
I can still have a great personality without being funny. I mean, that's also true. But imagine how much... Man, I'm bored just reading a post. Maybe go for the funny part. Okay. Well, it looks like generally commenters agree more with the funny one. But deep inside, a lot of people want to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Would you rather be stalked by a ghost your entire life, or stalked by a demon for 3 days and then die? Ghost
Oh.
constantly torments, demon kills. You wouldn't get used to the ghost, it would constantly stress you out. So
Oh.
you want to be stressed your whole life, or just get killed?
I mean, aren't we already stressed?
I feel like I'd rather
mean-
be stalked by a ghost, because I don't
Yeah.
want to die.
I mean, at least if it's a cute ghost. I mean, you can't get used to it, evidently, based on the disclaimer text.
Yeah, I assume
No,
it's
we've
a
been
horrifying
agreeing on
ghost.
a lot of these.
I mean, we're already stressed anyways.
I'm going with ghost.
Exactly.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
15%.
I could connect with the ghost, and our time our differences would be solved. Yay! We can torment together.
You don't have to get used to someone to be friendly.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay, would you rather be smart, unlucky, or be dumb and really lucky?
Oh, well, I know Jonathan's answer for sure because of him as a person already. So, I mean, I know what I'd pick.
I know Andrew because of him as a person. Ha! Shots fired.
I'm actually going to go. I'm actually going to go with the second option.
Are you gonna go dumb
Because
luck?
I'm already dumb and really lucky, so that wouldn't offer.
I mean, I'm the one who actually has a choice here. Or, not that you don't, but I'm the one who has a
I'm the
more
one who has a choice.
stringent choice.
Okay.
Because unlike Jonathan, who's smart and unlucky, I usually end up being fairly lucky.
No, like you don't understand. I don't know why, but like I've gotten like free things for so many things. Like the other day I needed a new car battery, and like this guy just said like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a free one today." And then another time, like I was just working in the parking lot, and this woman was like, "Hey, we've seen you work outside a lot, and we wanted to give you these free Girl Scout cookies." And then another time, and I was like having a haircut. Like after I went to pay for it, and she just said, "Oh no, someone actually went ahead and paid for it all. They just looked at you and said that they wanted to pay for it." I don't know why this keeps happening to me.
Hey,
But
there
all
was
I
this,
know-
there was this
all
one
I know
time
is
I left
that-
Walmart and I found a $5 bill in the parking lot. It was a miracle, okay? That's my extent of luck. That's it.
One time, I got a lottery ticket. It had a 5 as winning number. The rest of the numbers were 5s. And my winnings was $5.
Nicely done.
What a great lottery.
I'll take smart though because I want to
Okay.
code computers.
So let's see. Oh, Zach got
Fair
a
enough.
point.
Yeah.
So that makes it what 443?
Colin Baker already am smart enough.
Already. I mean, it's got a point.
Who needs to figure things out when things always go your way? Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I skip this one? Or do you want to do it?
Do we actually
you can
talk about
skip
this?
It doesn't seem too exciting.
Yeah, no. I don't
It's just
really.
weird.
Ah, this one's great.
Oh, I think this is a good old-fashioned one.
Have your hands switch for dustpans or sweat jam instead of sweat? Actually, no, I feel like this one might be pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, actually. I mean, honestly,
Sweat jam is delicious.
yeah, like, you could actually, like, make money off of this.
Look,
Yeah.
you
With
create
a
a jam
dustpan,
company and they'll be like, this is
like-
the most delicious jam I've ever had. Where's it come from?
Yeah, with, like,
company
a dustpan,
secret.
you have no advantage whatsoever.
You could clean easily. Scoop the floor.
Except you don't have any puzzle
Get a regular
thumbs.
dustpan and you won't have to, like, replace your
Would have to use the dustpan.
This is
to
such a
scoop
tough
up
question,
dust.
okay? I'm sweating jam, okay.
Yeah.
Why would 23%? That should be in the single digits.
Because this guy says you'll be really sticky all the time.
I guess. Still. We're
Oh,
in a tree
okay.
house or a floating boathouse.
Preference, water or trees, guys?
You probably just have a difficult time getting the mail.
Well, I guess if you get seasick, then you probably wouldn't want to live in the boathouse.
Yeah.
Uh,
This is a hard
Let's-
one for me, actually.
I think I know which one I'd pick, just because I don't know how to swim.
Ah, okay, yeah. I mean, that
So
makes
that's
sense.
kind of an easier one for me.
Oh, so you're a
It's
treehouse.
actually kind of difficult because,
Yeah.
like, there are dangers to living in both. If, like, it ever gets too windy and the tree gets cut down, you're dead. If it ever gets too stormy and, like, a giant, like, wave comes in, you're dead. So, like,
We're assuming
both
neither was a
those
bad
things-
place to live. And besides,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
it says they're
treehouse.
both good places to live in.
You can also brace a treehouse eventually.
Yeah, the only problem
Oh,
is
okay.
getting the mail, apparently.
Well, in that case, if it's just, like, living on a floating boathouse and maybe, like, a calm lake or something, then, yeah, I'd definitely go with the boathouse. Because, like, at least at that point, there's no threat of, like, a giant wave coming over, whereas there's always a tiny amount of threat if, like, you live in a tree. Plus, there's always a threat of you, like, falling out of the tree and breaking all your bones.
Oh, I'd assume that. I assume that
it's
it's.
a boathouse and drown because you can't swim.
It says neither's a bad place to live, so I'd assume you wouldn't die if you lived in it. But you know.
Well, yeah, and, like, tree houses are really cool. I will not...
Yeah, I
disagree.
love tree houses, but the thing
Yeah.
is, it has a boathouse in here, so.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Maybe
live in a
you would-
boathouse
I might
myself.
go with the tree house, but I'm gonna go with the boathouse.
I just love traveling and I love water, and if you live in a boathouse, you could probably go like to all sorts of places. So that'd be pretty fun. Plus, you could always like dive into the water and do all sorts of like parties on and all the time and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, what?
People can't swim.
Oh, it says it. Well, if they had a little tree village, yeah, maybe. I thought it was just like one tree house.
It's like Minecraft now.
It's like our Minecraft server.
So 5 4 free, right?
I think.
Andrew,
I don't know.
Andrew's like...
Yeah, Andrew's
Oh.
dominating with his 1 point lead.
A 1 point lead against. I want to put in my 2 point lead against Zach.
This one's easy.
Yeah.
I'd rather play Golden Knight.
Yeah. You think?
Same.
I've never played either one, so... Oh, only the original Halo.
I've never played the original Halo, but I have played GoldenEye and the N64 at Tristan's house a lot, and it was pretty good.
I'd probably play Halo, honestly, because I've at least played a Halo game. I've never played anything on the N64 ever.
That's the thing, I've never played either one, so I'm not sure if I really have an opinion on this one. Like, at all.
Well, let's just not count this one then, because...
Yeah, just see what it says.
Honestly, I expected
Halo sucks!
Halo
Heretic! Okay. Would you rather jump off a 2-story roof or take a sandwich shack on 3 rugby players?
I mean, at least survive the sandwich tackle. Or actually, hold on, 2 stories?
Yeah, I would actually. I would rather jump off the 2-story roof because
And it doesn't specify any
how
restrictions.
high the story is. It doesn't specify if there's anything below it. Like there might be just like a tramp or like a mattress or.
There could be a trampoline, there could be a mattress, there could be a ton of pillows, potentially, or there could be a cactus.
Okay,
Cactus.
how far is 2 stories again?
Depends on.
The top of my house, basically.
Top
Yeah.
of your house? Oh, dang, well that's not that bad then. I'd probably take the 2-story. I could probably land on my feet and be okay. Or even if I didn't land on my feet, I probably wouldn't. Even if I
You
did
can try
catch a
tuck and
bone,
roll.
The
I
worst
wouldn't
thing you'd
die.
have would be broken leg if you
Like-
or twist your ankle maybe. Twist your ankle.
Yeah,
Just an ankle. I don't think you'd
Yeah.
break much. I mean, if you land on your head, yeah.
I got-
you'd
If I
concussion
got
at
tackled
least,
by
but-
3 rugby players, depending on who they are, they might like...
Your brain might start bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, football's a major source of concussions. At least falling from the roof, you can survive a lot easier.
Oh.
What?
Well, we all
People
picked the
don't
same
know
one.
what they
though.
talking about.
Maybe they're hot.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
I'll just pretend I did. Okay. Good
Fair
reasoning.
point. I didn't take that into consideration.
Oh, would you rather be one of King Arthur's Knights of the Round
Huh.
Table or one of Robin Hood's merry men? Well, you see,
A duck!
I'm not a fan of communism, but I am a fan of Monty Python. So.
Ditto.
Wait, I thought you were a fan of communism. And also Monty Python.
I'd have to go with the Robin Hood, ultimately, because like it'd be so cool living on the edge of the law, helping people who need it instead of like, I don't know, just being the random knight. I'll be honest, I've never really enjoyed the knight in like any kind of media. I've been much a bigger fan of like thieves and archers.
Well, I love me some.
Well,
knights.
the closest we're gonna get to magic is King Arthur. So,
I'm always
Oh,
a
that's a
knight
fair
fan.
point.
like, I'm magic. I like magic.
Okay, so we're sticking to
There's
it.
no magic. I'm going King Arthur. Is Lex going Robin Hood? Here we go.
What is your name? What is your quest?
What? What? Is the Irish feed velocity but not letting swallow?
European swallow or an African swallow? We did it.
So now 6
Oh,
5.
what?
Swords and
No!
shields greater than tights and arrows.
I disagree.
Is this what you like to
Okay.
do, Zach?
Never mind. Can I change my answer?
No, too late.
Oh.
I'm gonna skip that. Oh. Well, do we know this one? Depends on whether you like sweets or not.
I mean,
Well, cinnamon isn't more spicy, I think.
I guess.
Yeah. I'd probably take the cinnamon.
I'd take cinnamon.
I'd take salt.
Oh.
And I'm probably gonna be wrong because a lot of people will say they like the taste of cinnamon. But technically, oh, what do you know?
Wait, what?
Hey! I'm glad we're controversial.
What's the
because
comments?
a tablespoon of cinnamon can kill you.
Look online for people who have tried
Yeah.
the cinnamon. You might reconsider.
Literally, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but a tablespoon of cinnamon taken at once can actually kill you.
Oh
Eh.
dang.
Trust me, he did the cinnamon challenge and he can't swallow no matter what.
It was still fun.
Toss that on a tortilla? You can't do that. You can't toss it on something else.
It does says eat a tablespoon.
Wait, what's it saying the details?
Nothing.
Doesn't have details.
Yeah.
Well, it said tablespoon, so I just assume you take it in a spoonful. You don't drop a spoonful on something else, because then it wouldn't be a spoonful.
So what's the score right now?
6-6-3.
Oh, I'm.
Guess which one you are, Zach?
The addicted to steroids, being
Okay,
incredibly
incredibly frail.
I know which one I'm going with.
Well, which one are you going with?
I'd rather be incredibly frail, honestly, because like
Ditto.
at the very least, like I could live my life, and all I have to do is just be careful. If I'm addicted to steroids, my life's going under.
But you'll
If you're
be
addicted to
too
steroids, you're gonna have to pay the addiction fees, and if you try to fight it, you're gonna have
You'll be
withdrawal
buff.
symptoms.
Yeah, I'd be frail. Oh, it's actually more
Okay.
controversial than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's actually pretty close.
Either way.
I mean, I guess,
Either way, you're fucked.
but I'll be buff now.
Uh,
You would have oh
Yep.
yeah.
That's what steroids do to you.
yeah. Sleep on a pillow with a blood stain, or sleep on a really hard and uncomfortable pillow.
I like how some of these are so like simple, but they're also probably
Okay,
controversial.
So is this like a one night thing?
It doesn't say. I
I
guess.
can easily take this one pretty easy.
Uh, yeah, I think I know. Which I'm
mean-
going with.
I mean, I know which
I mean-
one I'm going with.
Yeah,
Alright.
like the pillow that's uncomfortable is a little bit upsetting, but I like to roll around a lot when I sleep. So if I ever like, you know, roll around at the speed of sound on that pillow, it's not gonna work out well for me. I'm going with the hard and uncomfortable one.
Yeah, I've slept on a concrete floor, no problem. I sleep easily.
The blood stain, it doesn't say how large the blood stain is,
I guess.
and pillowcases exist.
Well, I'd
Yeah.
assume since it's on here, you'd be sleeping where, like, on the blood stain. Probably. Like, it wouldn't make sense for it to be one option if it's just on the bottom of the pillowcase of one pillow.
But they don't specify it.
Well, you'd assume that there's consequences, though. That would have no consequence.
This is a bad
Exactly.
question.
Also, some people like hard and comfortable pillows anyways, so that would have no consequence
But
either.
some people like bloodstains,
So
so that would
there-
have no consequence.
Yeah, besides, some people end up biting their lips in their mouth, bleed a bit, and then there's
Fine, by
other
this
blood.
logic, it's a hard and uncomfortable pillow, but I'll put a really thick, soft pillowcase on top. There we go.
It's not
So which one
usually
you going with, Andrew?
thick. And blood stain.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, it's controversial.
What?
Since I don't have any criteria. I was assuming it would be like someone else's blood on there so you can get an STD or something.
Oh my God, Andrew.
I thought it'd be
Get
all
STD
over.
from yourself.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say it was your own blood, so I'd assume it's other people. Like, you always assume it's the worst possible option if it's a would you rather.
Huh.
Yeah, should I skip this or? Because this is gonna get homophobic.
Yeah, it gets really homophobic like really
Yeah,
easily.
let's-
I have played How I Blossomed, so it is I.
Well, I guess for guys, yes. If it's for guys,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
If it's a girl, I assume girls would probably
No,
pick that.
let's click it just to see.
Yeah, it's
Let's see
probably
what it is.
59.
Yeah.
I also think it would be
That's-
69.
Drive 200 miles
What
well
was
over
a
the legal.
drunken limit? Oh, okay. Driving 200
That's
miles.
the 908 or whatever.
Or
So drunk or
or-
drunk or drive nearly asleep. Okay.
I mean, if you're
Uh,
in either case, you're alone in the car and it's nighttime. Okay. So at the very least, if you're driving, with like 72 hours straight, you can at least take some kind of like energy drink to keep yourself awake. With like, if
Okay.
you're drunk, on the other hand, though, like you can like die.
Like,
And
I'm taking
you're not
the
in control
drunk
of
pick.
yourself.
I'm taking the drunk pick because even not past 24 hours, you already get to the point where you don't have a fun time driving. 72 for 200 miles,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
you're
I feel-
dead.
I feel like people who don't like know that much about sleeping would probably pick this one, which is most
Yeah.
people. But I would probably pick this one once I
I
see
picked the
that
drunk just
72
because
hours. There's no way.
72
Oh, yeah.
would be impossible to go
After
with.
48 hours, your body basically shuts down on its own.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean even
Well, we'll see.
24 you have trouble staying awake while driving.
Yeah.
Ha! Most people are stupid like me.
Yes.
I feel like the combined risk of dying.
Versus getting arrested and dying. Also, just get a box of Joe from Dunkin' Donuts. Well, these guys
What?
don't know about sleep science. a 3-day gaming session and end it with a 200-mile joyride in GTA. You know what? Now that I see that, this is what I need. No.
Ha, too
Well,
late.
you can do the same
It's
in
4, 6, 7, right?
Skipping that one.
So
skipping
it'd
that
be 7,
Oh, there we
6. It'd be 7, 6, 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But the slave, it says not a historical slave. It just means being an unpaid servant for someone who can't quit or leave. So it's more like indentured servitude, I guess. They provide you with shelter and food and stuff, but you don't get paid for any of your work, and you have to work for them.
Well, you see, in that case, I'd rather be homeless. Because at the very least, I have the potential to actually better myself and eventually get back into like mainstream society. If I'm like a slave, yes, I like have food per se, but not only are my living conditions almost as probably bad as like being someone that homeless would be, like depending on the circumstances, obviously. But also, like no matter what I wanted to do, I could not quit or leave. I could not better myself at all, and that's what we should all strive to do. Is we should strive to better ourselves.
I did research for my campus job. I know there's a fair amount of homeless shelters in the relative nearby area.
Yeah, that
So
too.
homeless at least has that possibility. And you can't leave slavery.
Well, that's not... You guys need to look at historical context. This is not a historical slave. It's like a slave in the modern era, where you would be having someone who provides you with a nice shelter and all your resources and stuff like that for free. Like, you wouldn't have to pay for it. So I'd personally rather be a slave, because there are many slaves... There are many slaves who work for really rich owners. Because if someone yeah, but even so, many people like who had slaves were super rich, and there were some slaves who were treated super nicely by their owners and were given lots of things when they asked for it. So if I could like live in a mansion for free and just have someone bring me all the food and drinks and stuff that I want just so I can do some work for them, I would take that.
Well, it would depend on who you got.
Yeah, you could get a good owner, or you could get one that's completely batshit insane.
Well, I'd rather do that than be stuck homeless and not be able to leave that.
Making on those odds, we're making.
Because I'd assume if you're not able to leave being a slave, you're not able to leave being homeless either. And I'd rather not live my whole life in a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
Doesn't specify anything on the homelessness, though.
Well, it wouldn't be fair if a slave means that you're stuck with a crappy slave owner in a ditch hut, whereas if you're homeless, you can just leave homelessness right away. That wouldn't be a fair comparison. So I'm assuming you're not able to leave either.
Well, let's see. I'm curious about this.
I feel like they're probably gonna pick homeless. I believe, yeah. But I agree with my choice and I stick by it.
I respect that.
Fair enough.
Could be a slave. Exactly.
Yeah, I was
Come on.
thinking, what if someone picked up...
You guys just don't understand.
So we don't need gimps.
We need gimps, Andrew. You don't understand.
865?
I get fed. Win.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to do this one or skip?
I don't think it's that interesting.
Yeah. There we go. Tea or coffee?
Would you rather tea or coffee?
Would you rather tea or would you rather coffee? Well, I would rather tea.
Me as well. I like tea. I don't like
There we
coffee.
I'm fine with coffee, but
A lot of people like
prefer
coffee.
tea 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh,
For the
yeah.
taste. I don't like either, just clicked. Okay, well, simple.
A good coffee can be good, but...
As a gentleman, would you rather paint your nails or wear high heels, guys?
Girls, please skip. This wouldn't be fair.
Yeah, exactly. Girls, please skip. Okay. I would rather paint my nails because
Hey, nails, cosplay Conic again.
fashionable.
Yeah, I've heard wearing high heels is a nightmare.
Ooh, yeah.
Easy.
You can't walk across a wooden plank bridge if there's any gaps between the wood planks, so you can get your...
Oh yeah, you can just dress like a
Shoes
goth.
stuck.
A lot of guys are goth and paint their nails black.
Black would seem gothic, so I could live with that.
Matt Smith did it.
I saw Matt Smith.
Oh, okay. Would you rather kill yourself, KYS, figure, or push a button and have a random 10,000 people die? My nuclear button's bigger than yours.
But what if you're one of those random 10,000 people?
Oh, that's a fair point, actually.
It says you would not be punished, so it won't be you.
But people would know what you did.
People would know you did it.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't... You would not be punished, but it doesn't mean that random doesn't include you.
Dying would be punished, Andrew.
No, you wouldn't be
I'm
punished.
pretty sure death is a punishment.
Okay, well, can we assume
To
that...
some people, it's not, though.
I'm going to assume that it wouldn't kill you.
Because some people would appreciate...
Andrew,
the death
I'm not...
of the
Stop letting your inner demons out, okay? I would just assume that if you do the other one, you're not gonna die, because then once again, it wouldn't be a fair comparison.
On the one hand, you get to live, but on the other hand,
Nah.
if those people knew that you did it and like knew that one of those 10,000 people like was one of theirs, then yeah, I don't know.
Well, you don't know. So which one? That was very informative, Zach.
I just looked at the name of this. Nothing personnel.
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal, not personnel.
What's the category? Pain and suffering and violence.
Humans are selfish. I'm going with the button.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just kill people.
I see.
Maybe
You're going with the button
besides-
too, Andrew?
Or you know what? Well, let me think about this. I'm not sure anymore.
Those are innocent people with lives and families and children. Yeah, bright futures. Could be your own son, I guess.
Yeah, actually, now I think about it, it could be someone from your family. You know what? Actually, I'm going with the other.
But what are the odds?
I
10,000 out of 7 billion?
You see, I think that the
for
re-
you, it's like a 10 out of 10, Jonathan.
I think that the red option
10 out of
is
9.
the more popular one, but I'm going to go with the blue one.
Okay. That's honorable, I'll say. Well,
There's a lot of possibilities for that 10,000 people.
yeah, I'd assume anyone but yourself
It
could.
could literally be the entire U.S. government.
That'd be
It could be
great.
literally any government, potentially. And
That'd be great.
ripple a government.
All the governments.
It could be terrorist organizations. It could be literally the most kind people in the universe.
My guess it would just be some like random people from
It could be completely
countries
random.
across the world. Imagine if it
But
took
you
out
don't know who that
exactly
random is.
everyone in ISIS.
Yeah, there's way more than 10,000 people in ISIS.
In the official ISIS, not inspired by ISIS. Well, I would
What about ISIL?
ISIL. Isn't that whatever?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not.
Because
Basically,
they're
it's-
dumb.
Well, I would rather push a button, have a random 10,000 people die, because I would president, and I'm gonna push this button, send missiles around the world just randomly, and I'll be like, they would be like, okay, I understand, he's president. That's fine.
Yeah, let's press the button. What are the odds that it completely neuters like the entire Western Hemisphere?
Exactly. What are the
that'd
odds
be-
it kills their whole government system?
I mean, hey, that'd be a huge war-changing event, which would be interesting to see happen.
It'll be funny. No,
What?
but I'll
I
still do
mean, it
it.
could be 10,000 people in a person Sims game.
So
too.
we're sticking with this, okay, right, Andrew? Is that right?
Yeah.
And Zach's doing this.
Tell you right now, that one's going to be the
Oh!
most popular one. What?
50-50.
Well-
Apparently this one is slightly
higher.
more.
Find a slightly higher! Yes!
Fine, we'll give him the slightly
It's
higher.
6.
Would be better for the population. I'd push it 1,000 times and save the world.
Ah, what's up, bros? I'm the real hero of this scenario.